Hey guys, and welcome to Quality Shot. Well, we have had some very interesting matches. To be fair, not that surprising in the fact that Djokovic and Medvedev won. I think Zverev, of course, is a very good player, and it's not a surprise if he does win. But in saying that, Medvedev obviously would have been the favorite going into it, the reigning champion, and also he's just been a boss on hard courts. And Zverev, probably a better all-round player on the surfaces, you'd say, but Medvedev on hard courts is just elite right now, and also just won the US Open only a few months ago. So, but I didn't expect him to win like this. I would have thought that the Djokovic scoreline against a catch would have been reflected in the Zverev-Medvedev match, and the Zverev-Medvedev match would have been how Djokovic won. So that's what's kind of done my head a little bit. It's just confused me slightly. But apart from that, the results are the results and not too surprising. Before we get into it, though, and of course, we're going to talk about semi-finals. I'm going to drill into both semi-finals in terms of stats as well. Look at where it was won and lost for each match. So don't worry, the stats will come up on the screen soon. And on top of that, we're also going to be looking at the final. It's going to be a rerun. It's a move we've seen before. Djokovic versus Medvedev. It was the final of the Australian Open. It was the final of the US Open. Djokovic won the Australian Open. US Open Medvedev won to stop Djokovic winning all four slams. Who's going to win this? Will it be Djokovic getting revenge, or will it be Medvedev just carrying on his fantastic form? Not just at the US Open, but against Djokovic, managing to create some sort of, I guess, some sort of narrative that he actually, that wasn't a fluke at the US Open, and it wasn't a one-off. He can do it consistently. He can consistently beat Djokovic on Djokovic's best surface. Well, we're going to get into that. But before we do, please do remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help us out a great deal. Thank you very much, guys, who have been supporting the channel. It does help a huge amount. Don't think it doesn't. Liking and subscribing helps the algorithm a great deal. It really does. Right, let's get into this then. So we're going to go into each match. So first of all, let's start off with the first match of the day, which was Djokovic her catch. So as you can see here, Djokovic getting the job done in 3 sets, winning 3-6, actually dropped the first set, then bageled her catch in the second set. Hilarious. I don't know where that came from. He was actually 4-2 up in the second set. He was a breakup. Her catch came back to get it back on serve, 7-6 in the end, and lost the tiebreaker 7-5. Her catch will be thinking, come on. That was my chance to win the tiebreakers. Djokovic is not as invincible on tiebreakers as he once was as well, so that was definitely a chance for her catch, and I think he will definitely feel that this could have been a huge marquee win of his career. Of course, beating Federer quarterfinals of Wimbledon, a big one, but we know Djokovic, the year he's had, that is a humongous win in terms of the context of this year and her catcher's career, which I think he's teetering. He's teetering, as I said before, on that kind of top 10, top 8 precipice. Can he break through? Can he become one of those guys like a Tsitsipas, Zverev, like a Medvedev, who we think, you know what, these guys can actually beat the big three if they play well? Well, a catch, I think, showed here that he's got some of the ingredients. Can he do that consistently against these guys? Can he actually beat them as well, like, say, a Medvedev against Djokovic? I don't know. In the future, we'll see. But I'll tell you what, some positive signs. Let's get into the stats then. So I'm not going to go step by step. I'm just going to match stats because I just feel that it gives us a better overall view of it. Sorry. And I also do not want to spend too long on each match, honestly, because you don't want to hear my voice for too long, I'm sure. Right, let's get into this then. So Djokovic not serving probably as well as he did in the semi-final, which is that's no disappointment there. I mean, he served very well, I thought, in the semi-final against Fritz. In the quarterfinal against Fritz even. In the semi, not as good, but still impressive. Some impressive stats, which we'll go through in a second. For her catch, he did exactly what I said he needed to do. Served big, 12 aces, very impressive, only 2 double faults. 5 aces for Djokovic and 3 double faults there. First serve percentage is very good for catch at 66%, and the 56% for Djokovic, well, that's not bad at all. First serve points won 71% compared to 77%, and then second serve points won, you can see here Djokovic doing better in that regard. No surprise there. So we're going to very briefly go on to the Medvedev and Zverev match. So let's go on to that, and then we're going to talk about how it can be won or lost the finals. Let's go. So, straight set victory, easy piece for Medvedev. Medvedev, 6 aces for Zverev, 4 for Medvedev. Double fault, so 4 for Zverev. Double fault's coming back to haunt him, eh? First serve percentage is pretty good, but look at the first serve points won. The difference there behind the serve. 79% for Medvedev, 61% for Zverev. Look at second serve points won as well. Zverev just much better behind the first serves. Really, really good. Really, really good. So, impressive stuff from Medvedev. And then we're looking forward to the final. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a separate preview for that on the final because I think it deserves that. Medvedev Djokovic, keep an eye out for it.